Welcome to this Satmap Xplorer tutorial. In this video, we'll explain how mapping layers work in Xplorer, and how the app decides which layers to display, as you zoom in and out of maps. These are the map packs installed on our test device. For the purposes of this video, we will only be using the world maps, the Cumbria maps, the Northern England adventure maps, and the Ordnance Survey base maps. To make it more obvious which map layer is currently selected, we have enabled Always Show Map Layer Name in the mapping settings. It is useful to understand how mapping layers are represented in Xplorer. Adventure maps, available in many countries, are a series of non-overlapping maps. The most detailed layer can be seen when your zoom level is between 1 to 2000 and 1 to 18,000. When you zoom out further, up to 1 to 48,000, you will see the next layer. The next layer will be visible up to 1 to 123,750. Some adventure packs contain a fourth layer. If available, this will be visible up to 1 to 350,000. It is important to remember that adventure maps do not overlap, so the map toggle button will not switch between different layers. Only the zoom level controls which layer will be displayed. Country maps, and most other mapping used in Xplorer, use mapping layers which can be toggled. As you can see, these maps have ranges that overlap each other. Mostly, these ranges extend down to 1 to 2000, and up to a ratio that reflects the detail level of the map. You may use the Map Layer Toggle button to toggle between any layers covered by your current zoom level. Quite often, base maps are provided for each country. These sit between the highest zoom level of the pack and the start of the world base maps. Base maps have a dynamic range that can extend downward to cover any gaps not covered by the other layers. World base maps provide a foundation for the Xplorer app. World base maps are similar in nature to the adventure maps, in that they do not overlap. They are installed when the app is installed, and they provide the lowest level of detail over the widest area of the planet. Let's take a look at some mapping layers. As you can see, we are starting with Northern England Adventure Mapping. Xplorer will try its best to use the layer that the user has selected. So, even though other layers are available, at this zoom level, Xplorer will use the adventure mapping, as selected by the user. We will zoom in and out, either by pinching, or using the zoom buttons. You will notice that different layers of the adventure mapping will be selected as we zoom, but Xplorer will continue to use the adventure layers until we go out of range, past about 123,000. As we continue to zoom out, Xplorer will select different base map layers, which are appropriate for the zoom level. Zooming in works in exactly the same way. Xplorer will switch through the levels until the user's preferred layer comes back into scope, below about 123,000. Let's switch away from the adventure layer, and select a layer that can be toggled. We've selected 10K Cumbria Central, Street View. As you'll remember, the 10K maps are valid up to 33,000. As we start to zoom out, the 10K map will stay active until the 33,000 level, then Xplorer will switch to the most appropriate layer for the zoom level. Zooming in works in the same way, switching layers until the user's preferred layer, the 10K Street View, comes back into scope. If we toggle to another layer, say the 25K map, this becomes the user's selection. Zooming will work in the same way. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video useful. If you liked this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you are notified whenever we upload a new video.